Yo, before we start off this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my notification squad. If you guys want to be a part of my notification squad, all you gotta do is turn on notifications for my channel by hitting the bell icon next to the subscribe button and leave a comment down below saying hashtag notification squad or hashtag flipart squad for a chance to feature in the next video. Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm Fliparts, and today we're here on World War II. We're going to be looking at what's going on in the HQ with World War II and what happened after the Winter Siege event. As you guys know, the Winter Siege event that happened from the start of December all the way through to the end of December, a little bit into New Year's, and then it ended on Tuesday, January 2nd of 2018. So we're out here now in the HQ, and a lot of people are wondering exactly what happened with everything for the Winter Siege. Do they still have access to certain things? Are you going to be losing certain things? Some people don't even want to log in because they're scared that the amount of stuff that they accumulated might actually just be gone, and a lot of the work that they put in during that event is now just useless and they can't really do anything with it. So as you guys can see, we are here in the HQ. Everything has gone back to normal. The grass is green, and then we have no more Christmas tree, unfortunately. There is no more little decorations and stuff like that. I think at one point there might have been like a little bench here with like a sandwich or something like that. Other than that, like nothing really has changed other than the fact that we've just reverted back to our regular stuff. And ooh, this guy opened an epic supply drop and got a Fortitude 2 shovel, which is kind of unfortunate, my guy, but you know what? Let me cheer you up with a commendation. You can see that my girl's back, the quartermaster lady, so Captain Butch has left and took all this stuff with him, along with the Winter Siege event, and it looks like these guys, hey, where are you taking this? Is that for me? Are you guys prepping my next drop, or what's going on? My lady is, she's back. But again, guys, so everything is gone here, and we basically just reverted back into our regular stuff here. I mean, you know, we can go over here. You guys can see the gridiron ball is not a globe anymore. It's not a snow globe. It has reverted back to our regular gridiron ball. Let's just go and throw this, and, you know, maybe someone will pick it up and want it. That guy got it. There you go. We're here to talk about what happens after the Winter Siege event. As you guys know, like, obviously, all of the cosmetic stuff, all of the things that would really just change what this looks like has gone. Christmas tree, the lights, the gridiron ball that was a snow globe at one point. Captain Butch is gone. But what happened to our winter supply drops, the contracts, the orders, everything like that, the collections? Are they still accessible? Can you still open your drops? There's a lot of stuff that happened, so let's get into this video. Now, before I do give you guys a quick rundown and a little bit of a tour of everything that has been reverted back, but also the changes and things that you guys can look forward to, even though that the Winter Siege event is gone and things that you guys are going to note about, I do want to give a quick shout out to my homie Yankee. He is going to be providing me with gameplay for today's video as well, so you're going to be seeing some cut-ins, and I'm going to be talking about him because there's things that happen on his end, on his, you know, HQ, on his account, because on my end I have a lot of the stuff already unlocked, things that I already have accessible to me. But on his end, there's things that he wasn't able to obtain after the Winter Siege event is over, so you're gonna see a lot of cut-ins for his gameplay, his perspectives, and everything like that. He does do YouTube, he does stream a lot on his channel, he does upload daily, so if you guys are interested in awesome content and seeing a good YouTuber, I will leave a link down in the description below to his channel. Shout out to Yankee for providing today's gameplay. So again, without further ado, let's get into this, guys. So as you guys know, everything that's cosmetic wise is gone. When you guys open up your regular supply drops, because now that the Winter Siege event is over, you don't have access to winter supply drops, the winter bribes, anything like that. If you guys do open up your regular supply drops, your rare supply drops, you can actually still get items from the Winter Siege event, so don't worry about that. We got people just chilling in here as well, but you can still have access to actually getting them in your drops. You're gonna know that you got them because you're gonna get these frosted supply drop cards and everything like that. So it is pretty cool. I'm gonna go commend these guys real quick so that they can kind of like get out of the way while I do this. So the first thing we're gonna do here is go over to Major Howard. As you guys can see on my end, I don't have any more winter daily orders to do. Everything has reverted back to normal. I got regular supply drops here. I have everything here for my weekly orders that aren't in the frosted tint as well. Can still apparently get these DLC weapons even though the event is over. So obviously I already have them all done, but if you guys don't, you guys can go and actually click on these orders and complete your multiplayer matches, get your Sten, Gewehr 43, the GPMG, the ice pick, and the trench knife as well. So if you haven't done that already, you guys still have access to it. You're gonna be able to see that here on my end, on my orders right now, that I just have the regular stuff. It still gives me regular supply drops. I don't have the frosted tinted stuff specific to the Winter Siege event. My weekly contracts are here and they don't have the winter frosted tips on them as well. I don't have any contracts right now. I don't have any special orders to do. I pretty much have everything completed. But if we cut to Yankee's gameplay, you can be able to see that he still has access to those contracts, to those orders, to those special orders, everything everything like that. So basically, if you still have them in your orders section, you're gonna be able to still complete them, whether they're a weekly order or a daily order or a contract or whatever it is. However, if you still have one of the contracts that say something for gun game, obviously gun game is gone as well. We'll get back into that a little bit later, but gun game is gone, so that contract is pretty much a loss. But other than that, if it has anything to do with playing domination, team deathmatch, or whatever it is, and you still have the frosted look on that contract or the order, whether it's a weekly or daily, you have access to it, which means you'll still be able to get those winter bribes or those winter supply drops. Now, leaving Major Howard from here from the orders and then heading over to our quartermaster, my lady is back, Captain Butch is gone, but we can go over here, and as you guys can see, we did have those like topper kind of supply drop bundles you were able to get, where you'd be able to get like 5 rare supply drops, 5 zombie supply drops, or at least 5 rare zombie supply drops, and then also 5 winter bribes. Those are also gone. We had a whole bunch of stuff like that. Those are all gone because the Winter Siege event is gone, so everything here is gone. So when you guys did the update and everything like that, you're not going to have access to go and buy those winter supply drops. We can go to the contracts here, and you guys are going to be able to see that I have been reverted back to all of my regular stuff. No more frosted contracts that say the reward is going to be a winter supply drop. It is now all back to rare supply drops, and then of course, like, all of this stuff here is gone back to normal. But again, we're going to go and switch over to Yankees, and you're going to be able to see that on his end, he also has nothing there as well, but he still has access to the drops that he had before, the contracts that he has before. So as long as he still goes and completes them, he's going to be able to get those winter bribes as well, or those winter contracts, or whatever it is. Now, along with that, the collections, which is probably one of the most important things you're going to want to know about this whole thing. You guys can see here that at the top, when we go over to Winter Siege, it says Winter Siege has ended. There's a little clock there indicating that the time is up. It was a limited time event. If we go back to Operation Overlord, everybody still has access to this all the time. There's nothing there. You can still go open up your regular stuff, still get jobs here, go and buy your jobs here. We can go over here. You guys can see I can still actually go and pay for the old guard, the charge calling card here, and then have access to the Shackman Epic SVT 40. But if we go to the Winter Siege, you guys can see that if we go over here, for me, I've already managed to unlock most of these or buy them or whatever and whatnot. So I have everything unlocked. But if we go over to Yankee's video, you're going to be able to see that when he goes into here, he doesn't have everything unlocked. And when he does go over to a certain one, I think it was for the British Royal Navy, he goes in there and he actually has that one completed, but he can't unlock the 3rd Northumbrian Epic uniform because the event is over. So if you guys didn't go and like complete them or actually collect a reward even after the fact, then you're not going to be able to get it. So unfortunately, he did get one of these completed. I think it was the 3rd Northumbrian one, and even though he got everything completed, he got 6 out of 6, he still doesn't have access to actually get the reward despite the fact that he did complete it. So he did get the GPMG done. You guys are going to be able to see that. He did get the Gewehr done as well. So those ones are all highlighted. Unfortunately though, the other ones are still locked because he just has no access to them. He's not going to be able to go and get them, and he actually can't even go and buy them. They're actually locked as well. So the only way for him to actually get them without buying them is by getting them from supply drops, by opening regular supply drops, rare supply drops, and hoping that he is still going to be able to get some kind of Winter Siege item from them. So with all that said, you have your orders that used to be like winter orders, daily orders, things like that. You don't have access to that stuff anymore. If you still have them activated, you're still going to be able to do them, and then when you get them done, you're going to be able to get those winter supply drops. And then if you go to your quartermaster over here, like I just showed you guys, I don't have any more of the, you know, winter contracts there. If you still had them activated, you can still do them and everything like that. But of course, you guys are also going to want to know about your supply drop. So if we click R2 here at the bottom right, you guys can see I only have my supply drop. I only have rare supply drops. I don't have any zombie ones. I don't have any rare zombie ones. And they also took out completely the winter supply drop symbol there along with the winter bribe symbol as well. So that's something that you guys are going to want to know about. So if you guys do complete them, you guys use all of your winter supply drops, they are gone. You can't get them back. You can't buy them or anything like that. We don't know if later down the line there's going to be an event for anything. But you guys can see here, even this guy in front of me, he still saved up a winter bribe and he's able to go and access it. So if we go and switch over to Yankees, you're going to be able to see that even though the Winter Siege event is over with and done, the tree is gone, everything's done, and we're back to normal, he still has access to his winter supply drops, his winter bribes, and everything like that, and he's still going to be able to go and open things up. So as you guys can see back here on my gameplay, this guy still has access to his. He's opening up another one, which means this guy probably saved some stuff up after the fact, and he's still going to be able to go and access stuff for the Winter Siege event. However, when it comes to your collections, you can't go and buy stuff. You can't access those rewards even if you manage to complete everything, so it's a little bit unfortunate. So again, guys, like pretty much anything in your Winter Siege collections, you won't be able to have access to unless you get them from supply drops, and even if you manage to complete the collection, you still can't get that top reward even though you have everything in there like I showed you with Yankees gameplay. Anything else though, if you guys are opening up your leftover winter supply drops or your leftover Winter Siege or even your rare supply drops, zombie supply drops, rare zombie supply drops, or rare supply drops in general, you guys can still get get stuff from the Winter Siege event. You guys can still get access to all this stuff. It says Winter Siege, it's still specific to that. You guys can still get that stuff. You guys can still get variants of the weapons in this game, like the Gewehr 43, the Sten, the GPMG, all that stuff. You still have access to getting stuff like that, as well as if you guys wanted to go and get your calling cards or special helmets, you guys still have access to getting every single one of the special helmets in this game because they're not exclusive to anything. You guys can still get those calling cards, and I pretty much have every single calling card unlocked here. You guys can also get all the emblems. I don't really know why this is a thing, but you guys still have access to all of that stuff from opening up your regular supply drops and everything like that. Now, one more thing that I do want to point out before we end off this video, it's very, very minor. Not really many people are really going to notice it, but if you go to your public match and then you go to the featured section, the Winter Carrington, anything winter is pretty much gone. So we're back to Carrington 24/7. You only have access to this if you guys have the season's pass, and you get this as a bonus. So if you guys for whatever reason enjoyed Carrington or the Winter Carrington map during the event and you guys still wanted to play it and you don't have a season's pass, you're not going to have access to actually play on Carrington unless you guys get a season's pass and you get the bonus that comes along with it to get the code to get this map 24/7. So it's a little bit unfortunate. So if you guys did enjoy Winter Carrington or Carrington at all, you're not going to have access to it unless you have a season's pass. So with all that said and done, guys, that is about it for today's gameplay, guys. If you do have any winter supply drops left over, winter bribes over, you guys can keep them. They're really not going to be able to do anything with them. If you guys have any collections and you didn't manage to go and actually receive those rewards, if you guys got 6 out of 6 or 7 out of 7 or whatever, it's a little bit unfortunate. They're locked and you really can't get them even if you did complete all of them. So, you know, you can save your drops or use them. You guys can still have access to Winter Siege drops at the moment. We don't know if they're going to patch that out or anything like that later down the line for an upcoming event or anything. So if you guys do open up your regular supply drops, whether they're rare supply drops, regular supply drops, or zombie supply drops at all, don't be alarmed if you see that you're going to be getting a winter item from them, because you still have access to them as of the time making this video, and we don't know if they're going to be, you know, taken out of the game later on in the future or down the line. So like right there, you guys can see that he opened up an epic supply drop, which is a part of like the Amazon bundle or like the Twitch Prime bundle, and he did get access to the GPMG, a Winter Siege collection item that's, you know, special to that and stuff like that. So again, if you guys are opening your drops, you're gonna have access to winter stuff just like this guy did with that little pistol grip right there. But that's about it for today's video. Again, I do want to give a quick shout out to Yankee. He did help out with this video. If you guys want to go check him out, there is going to be a link in the description below to his channel. Go check him out. Let him know that I sent you, Flipart sent you on his latest stream or video or whatever it is when you guys are watching this video. Go and check him out. Highly recommend it. Again, that's going to be about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already, turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting the bell icon down below, and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on everything going on regarding my videos, my channel, my streams, and me. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. So later days, and peace out.